You know, right now in this country, there's a debate. We have local government, state, federal. We have citizens across the United States. Everybody wants to know about the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution, the right to bear arms. This Constitution was written for every citizen that had a right to bear arms to defend themselves and their property. But due to a lot of the violence that's been happening across this nation with the mass murders, Sandy Hook,
Newton.
That's in Newtown, Connecticut. What's happening in Arizona? We just had a 10-year-old kill his father just out here in the IE just a couple of weeks ago. You know, his father was a Ku Klux Klan. He taught his son hate. According to the media, he abused his son, beat him. I guess his son got tired, shot him in the head while he was asleep. We have a school also out in the IE. They just armed up with military assault weapons, for the security.
Yeah.
We just had a gun show here on the West Coast where I'm talking about thousands of people went out buying all the ammo, buying weaponry, because the fear that has presented across this nation, people exercising their Second Amendment right to own and have a firearm. But because of the violence, the fear that it has generated has caused people to need or believe they need certain weapons that can do harm, and I mean weapons that our military carry, and some may be even more powerful. They are buying weapons that even our law enforcement don't have in their vehicle on an everyday basis. You know what? I was just thinking back the other day when they had those couple of guys, what was that, about 10, 15 years ago? They robbed that bank, and they were standing out there in that body armor.
Hollywood.
Yeah, in Hollywood. And the LAPD had to go to gun shops to get weapons to match the weapons that they had.
They had body armor though.
You had the murders in Columbine. You just had a shooting at college, Texas. The movie theater.
Yeah. Virginia Tech. Virginia.
Virginia Tech also had a
No,
shooting.
that woman spoke today.
Huh?
She couldn't even really speak.
Say that again.
That's senator. Well, she's a-
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That she used to be a senator.
Absolutely. So fear has caused everybody to believe that they need, very powerful weapons. And according to our Second Amendment right, we have the right to buy those. On the other side of the coin, within the cities across our great nation, we have the gun buyback program, where you have people turning in weapons because of the fear that they believe that somebody might break in their home and go and kill somebody else with that weapon. What I'd like to share with everybody here, I've written about these events in this book, and I like to read it. Right here out of Regulate the Manual. It's happening today. I said, if it's happening in the world, it's written in this book. If it has not happened yet, and it's going to, because the generation of the fears in our society are causing people to make decisions to do things out of the ordinary in many cases and out of the unordinary in some cases. So I like to share this, what I've written before all these events happen, that's inside this book, Regulate the Manual. I'm looking for support on readers to read this book. If you read what's in here, if it haven't happened yet, it's just around the corner. If anybody has their book, they can go to step 135. It says, in the meantime and in between times, we must move this meeting forward. We just in a meeting, aren't we? Ain't that something? There was and there still is down deep in the souls of many Americans from back in the day. There was this word and the belief that has stood in the minds of many Americans. This word and the belief has stood inside of the minds of the blacks, whites, Hispanics, and whoever else may have some concerns. This word and the belief they were building up all over America, and the people who practiced and those who did not practice were stacking up for that great day. To this very day, I believe there are those who live to die for that day. Is it you? There were organizations, groups, affiliations, and gangs. Don't forget about the gangs that were starting up to get their stockpiles up. Away. It does not matter what you want to call your groups. Everywhere from the places in the higher ups, there are gangbangers everywhere you go. You know that you belong to something, even if it's not selling Girl Scout cookies. All walks of the people were accumulating and stocking up with their weapons and ammunition. If anything like this was to ever happen in the United States, only God can help us. If it were to ever really happen. But it's happening right now. The white boys, they were definitely stacking up with their stocks and piling up with weapons on some large scales. Check the news. It's happening right now. The brothers have stored up every little that they could. Everyone seemed to be getting ready for that one big magic moment to occur back in the days. This word was spoken on the down low. Seldom was this word mentioned out in the open public. This word, it was alive in the hearts of many Americans back in the day. Do you think that this word had gone away? No. It does seem like this word has died out and has passed away through the years. Do not be fooled. This word today is here, and this word is happening every day. This word is right in front of your very eyes, and you probably don't even know it. To the gangbangers that really do not know what is going on, but through the eyes of your own hypnotisms, there are some who will not believe the truth as they see things with their own eyes. To the rest of you real bangers, keep on hanging in there. This is a rough and a tough ride to roll in. I'm looking forward to greet you and regulate. The question is, will you make it? This word has been put in songs from back in the days. I believe that this word was spoken on the down low all over the streets, all across America in the days. Just about everyone was aware of this word and when it would come to life, where it has come to life right now. This word was spoken in the barbershops, bookie joints, nightclubs, parties, sporting venues, and in secret and in high places. To those of you who may have some belief with this word and with his schemes and his tactics, which would have you to be pulled off in order for this word to come to life and to go to work within the systems. Gil Scott-Heron said it, and he had seen it coming. That brother had to be surely be in a spiritual realm back in those days to see that the times were coming and the word would come to life. He has said this word would not be televised. He said that this word would be live. The word is revolution. You don't have to believe me, but it's building up, it's happening. I just read about it. I wrote about it before it even started to happen. The stockpiles of the ammunition, they're buying them. Did I just read that?
Yes, you did.
Is it in your book?
Yes, it is.
How do you know?
You just told me.
Don't believe everything you hear. You need to read all about it. Go to regulatethemanual.com. Get Regulate the Manual. Go to your bookstore or the desk. Go to Amazon. This book is everywhere. This book, it will explain why all of these events are occurring, and it's going to explain what's going to happen. Thank you for your time. I'm the creator, Clarence M. Allen. You are in here. Now you can push the button. Push the red button right in the face.
This one.
Yeah.